Okay, I just broke the YouTube comments. Take a look at this comment with 100 plus likes, or this with 400 plus, or this with 1000 plus, or this with... No, that's not me. I figured out how to get top comment without bots, without trying 1000 times. Just crack the code. How did I do it? How did I get hundreds, thousands of likes consistently without bots or spam? Well, I figured out something. YouTube has a very sophisticated algorithm for their comments. That's right. Every time you see free Robux there, he deserved to be there. How? Buckle up, because this is about to be one crazy video. Okay, so YouTube comments serve no other purpose other than to give the audience more of a voice on the platform and keep them there for longer. One thing that separates YouTube from an app like Spotify is the audience interaction. So YouTube wants to make sure that you, the viewer, are typing a good comment. How? Well, think. The number of likes. The more likes a comment gets, the higher it will be in the stop. You know all that. It's how bots grow. Remember when I said I did not use bots? I may have used an alternate account. Sometimes one like and one reply is enough to tell YouTube to put you on the map. I don't tell you this because I don't think you didn't know, but there's one part of the equation you missed. See, the dislike button is one of the most powerful tools in the comments algorithm. The like to dislike ratio of a comment is extremely important to understand since it tells YouTube how much people like a comment. After all, you gotta be mad to dislike a YouTube comment. If you ever wondered why a comment with 1 or 2 likes will be in front of one with 100 or even 1000, it's because of the like to dislike ratio. So note to yourself, there's no reason to ratio them in the replies. Just ratio them for real and tell them. This is part of the reason bots can do so well, since they can just spam dislike on literally every comment in existence except themselves. Speaking of mass disliking, look, I only did it for the bad ones. Now, the dislike-like ratio only ensures your comment stays as a top comment and helps take down other competing ones. But how do you get there? Well, you have to be selected as a top comment. See, YouTube does not pick out the exact pecking order of comments. Instead, you may be featured a different comment to me. However, what you will see is a handful of comments selected as the top for everyone. This is what is listed as a top comment. Sometimes getting likes does not even translate to getting a top spot, and you can be booted from it. You do not know how many times me, mass disliking, has booted comments in the very start of the video from being the top. On this airrack video, my comment initially doubled in likes after discovering the mass dislike strategy. Now, how do you get selected as a top comment? Well, knowing that you need a lot of likes and a good dislike ratio, the next step is timing. Be there, fast. You have at most maybe 15 minutes before you can consistently get the top comment slot. The comments selected as top comments are far more volatile at the start. For example, if a top comment has 15 likes, slapping 3 dislikes on it will give it a horrendous like to dislike ratio and knock it from the top. Meanwhile, if giving a 4.5k comment 3 dislikes will do nothing since it's already established. YouTube also judges comments based on the recency of their post. Very rarely do comments well past the upload date get selected as the top, so the first 15 minutes are the most important. However, in this volatile first 15 minutes, YouTube needs all the help it can get to figure out what is a good and bad comment. This is where your status comes to play. Obviously, you've noticed how verified YouTubers all have top selected comments, even if no one has actually ever heard of them. This is because YouTube trusts that these people will not leave a free Robux and profile picture and actually are genuinely a part of the community. However, this goes down to us unverified peasants. For example, in the early days of me attempting my comment strategy, I struggled to get my foot in the door. Once I had a couple comments do very well, it became much easier. This is because YouTube understands that I am a genuine person, verified by definitely other genuine YouTube commenters, and you guys should genuinely like and genuinely subscribe so I can get the genuine verified checkmark, and it made this video so much easier. Please do it. Sorry. However, I have not discussed the most important part of the comments game. The comment itself. YouTube expects their comments to be extremely high quality and related to the video. Okay, I know that was kind of funny, but in essence it's true. Why have you not seen the top comment ever be nice video or good job, keep going? Instead, it's always we are so proud of you and everything you do for us. I've been watching you since 2012 and if I'm in crippling debt, please play for my Okay, maybe the last part was extra. But YouTube actually has policies against sub for subs, like phishing, and general commenting that just seems fake, like all of them. This boils down to the tone of the comment. Take this comment on Penguin ZO or MoistCritikal. What's his real name? This video is about the slowest chase, amazing video by the way, or this comment, she is still following all of the rules on the road to make sure no one gets hurt, what a great woman, is obviously sarcasm. After all, spoiler alert, she stole a car and then drove it like a normal person during a police chase. However, in the eyes of the YouTube algorithm, this comment is purely wholesome and uplifting since the commenter is complimenting the morality of someone who, you know, stole a car. You can see this with my comment too. In the eyes of the YouTube algorithm, these people forgot gas pedals exist is a neutral statement, while props to them for legally promoting traffic safety is positive. Even though I'm very clearly being sarcastic, the YouTube algorithm detects it as wholesome. So good job, YouTube. You did it. But there is one more trick that blew my mind when I discovered it. It's not just about the quality, not just about the message, not just about the tone. Instead, comment itself has to be relevant to the video. Now, I know that sounds obvious. You can't just comment something completely raw, well, and maybe know nothing. However, comments that feature select keywords get shown in different orders. For example, once you scroll past the selected top comments, you start to see comments based on the order of the video. How do they do this? Well, they use keywords from the videos. For example, notice the start of the comments. Once you pass the top, you start seeing comments quoting the intro with low like. Now, since these comments get shown before comments referencing a point later in the video, they get more impressions and are open to receive more likes to be selected as top comment. You can see it with this comment. Notice the words lighting and MRE in the comments. Now notice the words in the intro.
Cleaned his room since 2005. Oh my god. He's even got like a box light here. He's like, I want to make sure my streaming setup is optimized, so I'll get a box light. I won't clean up the trash, but I'll get a box light and an Elgato. Man's got professional lighting at the local landfill. He eats MREs?
As you can see, they were both keywords said at the beginning. You can notice this riddled throughout the comments of mine. My third attempt, and the first one to get me more than 100 likes, was when I implemented this strategy. It was truly the most mind-blowing trick, and I want to shout out Lingonberry for putting me onto this. So now you know the basics of commenting, except you don't. You can't simply copy-paste this strategy, as different creators require different comments to stand out. For example, I've mentioned it before about being established as a good commenter. Well, I'm not 100% sure of this, but I think it is channel specific. For example, I have very easily been able to get the top comment on airrack, MoistCritikal, PewDiePie, MoistCritikal, yet struggle to break through on beluga. Channels that upload daily or many times per week are much easier to get established on than channels that upload maybe once every month. The view count, while important, is not that relevant. For example, this Colin and Samir podcast, which only has 90k views at the time of scripting this, allowed me to get 400 likes, while bigger channels didn't. This is because bots are not as relevant on smaller channels, there's less competition and mass disliking, and the perfect comment strategy works very well with little competition. Yet, the community also matters. Ever noticed how MrBeast comments will be some of the most positive, uplifting stuff in the world, while MoistCritikal fans are anything but? I have been a seasoned commenter for 1 week, and this is what I've noticed about specific creators. MoreSidemen/KSI. I struggled to break through on KSI's channel while doing pretty well on MoreSidemen. Their audience is a mix of wholesome commenters, funny business commenters, and amazed commenters. JJ's fans especially praise his work ethic and dedication to his fans while also being able to make fun of his hairline. It is truly a unique balance of wholesome and bully time. They're usually invested in the personality of the creator, but that is not the sole reason they watch the content. Some of the most optimal JJ/MoreSidemen comment is funny relevant moment from beginning. It's amazing to see these guys and their progress, and every time I see member most prominent in video, it makes my day. Love you all. You can see these types of comments littered throughout the video. Airrack is a content creator whose audience sticks with him because of the content ideas. So when he makes a video, the top comments are all, "Bro, I can't believe you actually made this. Dude, this was insane." Since he uploads pretty infrequently compared to a lot of others, his content has to be good enough to keep him in his audience's mind. Additionally, he has far more of a mainstream audience than MoreSidemen and KSI do. Therefore, he will garner more attention. The most optimal comment is, after clicking and seeing moment from beginning of video, my mind is continually blown as to how you continue to innovate and grow your content and ideas. We love you, airrack. Keep up the good work. Yay. So Sniper Wolf has a similar model of uploads to KSI. However, while KSI's fans are 13 to 19 years old, Sniper Wolf fans are either bots or 5 to 13. You can gauge a lot about a fan base based upon the content of the creator. I wonder what our most popular video.
And we are going to do the highly requested Touch My Body challenge.
Yeah, wonder why it's highly requested.
They finally made a filter for how many glizzies can you guzzle.
She's worth 70 million!
I'm just kidding, but Sniper Wolf fans are mostly interested in her personality. So a lot of her comments are about how funny the video was, a funny TikTok, a cringy kid, a weird hack, or how much they love Leah. However, the comments don't actually receive a lot of likes, while someone like airrack needs a couple hundred likes to be selected as top. Sniper Wolf can get away with like 20. Additionally, bots run rampant all over her comment section because there's so many kids. So the best comment, I guess, is "We love you, Leah," something relevant to the video. It's much more hit or miss. If Sniper Wolf was tricky to understand, criticals can be boiled to a science. There are absolutely no genuine critical fans posting, "We are so proud of you," in the comments. It is directly related to the video. Additionally, critical's content has such a deadpan sense of humor that he attracts viewers who post sarcastic comments. There's no memes, just funny jokes and sarcasm. So all you have to do is be funny. And since I can quote TikToks, I am funny. So there's no template MoistCritikal comment. Just reference something at the start, make sure you're either funny or somewhat helpful, and go about it. This was torture. His audience is literally like 12-year-old Reddit kids. I picked him because he uploads pretty frequently, gets enough views to pull 1K, 2K likes, and makes these meme Discord videos that have humor that's easy to figure out. But no, I was wrong. No. All of his audience is literally band kids. So when you try to think of a funny original idea, you get trumped by the carbon copy Reddit comments. Like, look at this. They're all the same. And his videos are so short that you can't find like keywords and it's only a minute or two. Like, I give up. Every other channel besides Sniper Wolf, I could not get over it. You win. This is stupid! I made a video about this, but PewDiePie has fallen off since his peak, so his audience is mostly interested in his personality. PewDiePie's content is not mind-blowing, it's not insanely funny, it's just PewDiePie. The man's retired, we his grandkids. So most people who watch him continually rave about how much they watched about him in the past and how much they love his personality. Now me, not having watched him for years, am also one of his most dedicated fans. So the template comment for PewDiePie is, "I have been watching you since the first time you did the video idea." Put a keyword there. We've been able to grow together. Love the years spent together. Thank you so much, Felix. Love you. Heart. It's soppy, but who cares? I want likes. And finally, I decided to go for the holy grail of YouTubers. The one channel that dominates the platform. The greatest YouTube channel ever. The man who pulls insane views every time. And this channel, I realized, would cement my status as the greatest YouTube commenter of all time. Mr. Beast Gaming. Look, Mr. Beast uploads so infrequently and the quality he does it is so insane that everyone likes him. He's also the most botted out comment section of a video by far. There is no humor, no talent, just we love you. And since so many people watch him, so many people are commenting. You are competing against verified bots with hundreds of likes and pre-written comments that are suited for this algorithm. Top comments change so much on Mr. Beast videos that it's basically a game of luck. And to be honest, Mr. Beast Gaming is pretty much the same. One time I tried, I got 25 likes in 8 minutes, which on any other channel is paced for 500 likes, but got stuck at 25 simply because of how cutthroat Beast comments are. So no, you can absolutely apply this strategy, but there are only so many comments you can dislike before you get tired. So yeah, that's everything I discovered. Thank y'all so much for watching. If you want a more detailed breakdown of everything, I'm dropping a 1-hour podcast where I go over every little thing I know about the YouTube comments. With that out of the way, like, subscribe, turn on notifications, share the other video with the other bot channel so they know what to do. Peace.